Hello everyone, myself Kuldeep Singh, and today we will discuss about nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen is the most important mineral nutrient which is required in large quantities for growth and development of all living organisms. It is an essential component of protein, amino acids, chlorophyll, vitamin and other cellular constituents. The nitrogen cycle is the process by which nitrogen is converted between its various chemical forms. This transformation can be carried out through both biological and physical processes. There are the different sources of nitrogen in atmosphere. In atmosphere, nitrogen is present in organic as well as in inorganic form. In organic form, nitrogen is present in form of ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, nitrous oxide and nitric oxide, while in organic form it is present as nitrogen gas. In atmosphere, soil and biological organisms are the active pool of nitrogen. Nitrogen exchange or cycle among them through various chemical, physical and biological processes. As we know, atmosphere contains about 78% of nitrogen in the gaseous or molecular form. It is the greatest reservoir and safety value for the whole system. Soil contains nitrogen in inorganic form like nitrates, nitrite, and ammonium salts. Dead bodies of organic and excretory waste in the soil contain nitrogen in organic forms. Rock contain nitrogen in bound state, a very little of which enter in the active pool. The living organism contain about 1760 million tons of nitrogen in organic form. Nitrogen cycle mainly consists of the following steps like that nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, ammonification, nitrification, denitrification and sedimentation. The firstly we will discuss nitrogen fixation. Atmospheric nitrogen is added to soil pool by the process of nitrogen fixation. It is a process by which atmospheric inert nitrogen is converted into nitrates, nitrites, and ammonia. Nitrogen fixation requires a large amount of energy. It takes place by physical fixation, chemical fixation, and biological fixation. The conversion in this nitrogen fixation, the conversion of free nitrogen of atmosphere into biologically acceptable form of nitrogenous compounds, it can be takes place by like that biological, physical, and industrial fixation. If we will discuss about biological nitrogen fixation, it this type of fixation can be takes place by some microorganism like that some symbiotic bacteria, blue green algae and some free living bacteria are able to fix nitrogen as organic form like that the symbiotic bacteria which help in nitrogen fixation, that is rhizobium, symbiotic blue green algae like that nostoc and abina, and the free living bacteria like that azobacter, Derexia and rhodospirillum, which help in biological nitrogen fixation. The second one, physical physiochemical nitrogen fixation. In this process, atmospheric nitrogen combine with oxygen during lightning or electrical discharge in the clouds and produce different nitrogen oxides. The nitrogen oxides get dissolved in rainwater and on reaching earth surface they react with mineral compounds to form nitrates and other nitrogenous compound as you seen in this reaction. In industrial nitrogen fixation under great pressure at a temperature of 600 degrees Celsius and with the use of an iron catalyst, hydrogen and atmospheric nitrogen can be combined to form ammonia in the Haber-Bosch processes. The second step, that is nitrogen assimilation. Nitrogen assimilation, in this process, inorganic nitrogen in the form of nitrates, nitrites and ammonia is absorbed by the green plants via their roots, and then it is converted into nitrogenous organic compounds. Nitrates are the first converted into ammonia, which combine with organic acids to form amino acids. Amino acids are used in synthesis of proteins, enzymes, chlorophyll, nucleic acid, etc. etc. The next step, that is ammonification. In ammonification, it is a process of releasing ammonia by certain microorganisms utilizing organic compounds derived from the dead organic remains of the plant and animal excreta of animals. In the microorganisms especially involved are actinomycetes and bacilli. The next step in this nitrogen cycle, that is nitrification. It is brought about by a group of nitrifying bacteria like that Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter. It is an exothermic process in which ammonia is oxidized to nitrates and nitrites in the soil, and release energy is utilized by microbes for their metabolic activities. Nitrification is a process of enzymatic oxidation of ammonia to nitrate by certain microorganisms like that Nitrosomonas and Nitrobacter. And the next step, that is denitrification. In denitrification, it is the reduction nitrates into molecular nitrogen with the help of several denitrifying bacteria like that Pseudomonas fluorescens or Pseudomonas denitrificans, Thiobacillus denitrificans, Bacillus subtilis. It is an expensive process and require energy for this transformation. And after that, molecular nitrogen is produced. In this process, some like that, this is a reaction in which we see the production of nitrogen from all these products. And the last step, that is sedimentation. Sometimes nitrates of soil are locked up in the rocks while they are washed down to the sea or leach deeply into the earth along with percolating water. This phenomena is also called sedimentation. Lots of nitrates and ammonia salt from the soil are carried to water bodies along with the run of rainwater, and here salts settle down at the bottom and form sediments. And this is the diagrammatic representation of nitrogen cycle. Here in this slide we can see that this is the cyclic form of nitrogen by ammonification, by nitrification and by denitrification. And this ammonification, nitrification and denitrification, all these are the forms which on its further processes produce atmospheric nitrogen. So this is all about nitrogen cycle. Thank you.